Aloha everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard here to review the Disney film, animated film, Moana, which if anyone has watched my channel knows I'm a tiki fan. I have a whole tiki room, I have all kinds of things tiki, and I love Hawaii. I have hundreds of Hawaiian relatives. I love Lilo and Stitch. I just love the Hawaiian culture. I love everything about it. So when I first heard that Disney was doing Moana about Polynesian culture and Polynesian history, and having a girl as the hero, kind of the anti-hero. She disobeys everybody. And well, let me set it up for you. So we have Moana, who is this girl who's chosen to be the next chief of her island. And her current father, her chief, says, look, you can't go beyond the reef, okay? It's too dangerous out there, and women don't wayfare. You know, you stay here, and the people are more important. I mean, it's like Captain Kirk, right? Every time he beams down to a planet, Spock would say, look, Captain, you're more valuable here at the ship. You know, with all these people, your responsibility, the ship is your responsibility. You can't be beaming down to a planet where there's danger. That's what the away team is for. That's what we're for. That's what the first officer's for. So this is kind of like a Star Trek situation. You know, Moana wants to go out and explore and do all the dangerous stuff. She doesn't want to do the administrative work being a chief. Now this movie is filled with Polynesian legends, Polynesian culture. There's not one particular island. It's Samoa, it's Hawaii, it's all these different cultures kind of like blended in together because, you know, they all pretty much came from the same place, but each culture has its own distinct heroes and its own distinct twists and stuff like that. So Disney really tried to incorporate all kinds of Polynesian influence in this movie, from the design of the characters to the actual tattoos. And I mean, I was reading up on this. They actually went to all these detail to make sure that they had the right kind of, you know, when they heated pots in the ground, how far and how the look scooping out the dirt looked. I mean, something that kind of detail. So anyway, Moana is the anti-hero. She wants to go out beyond the reef. She does that to meet up with specifically a demigod named Maui, voiced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I don't know if we can call him The Rock anymore. I thought he got mad calling him The Rock, but I always call him The Rock. So he is a demigod. He's got this great fish hook that gives him all his magical powers, but he has been banished because he took, oh my God, Tefriti? I hope I said her name right. She was the goddess of all creation, and he stole her heart. So now the black ooze, or the evil, or is taking over, the darkness is taking over the world. So Moana's got to put the heart back into the goddess, and she needs Maui's help to do it. So you can imagine this movie almost comes in at 2 hours. It's like, I think, it comes in almost 2 hours. It's long because there's a lot to do. Okay, there's a lot to set up. First of all, the animation is phenomenal. It just looks beautiful. I saw it without 3D. I don't like 3D. It's available in 3D. If you want to spend the extra money and do it, fine, but I don't think it adds anything to a movie. Also, just looking at the costumes and looking at the settings, I mean, they really did their research. John Lasseter's executive producer, you know, over at Pixar, he told the directors, gosh, I'm going blank on their name, Ron Clements and John Musker, who are also behind the Aladdin and The Little Mermaid. So they've been around Disney for a long time. They know how to tell a story. They know how to do animation. But he said, John Lasseter said to them, go research. So they did. They spent, I think they started in 2011. They were visiting every tropical island you can think of, every Polynesian. They got people on board with Polynesian culture and historians, and they really wanted to do this right. They didn't want to do any stereotypes. They didn't want to make any mistakes. But then also, behind all of that, tell a really good story. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a Disney film if we didn't have the incredible music in this film. And Lin-Manuel Miranda, who's behind Hamilton, did some of the songs in the film. And I cannot believe The Rock sings. He actually sings. And I thought it was a gimmick. I'm listening to it, and I get home and I check on the internet that he is an accomplished singer. You should hear him carrying a tune. It's called You're Welcome. And I'm telling you, it's one of those songs that get in your head and you can't get it out. I mean, I must have listened to it 10 times already.
There's no need to pray, it's okay. You're welcome. Ha! I guess it's just my way of being me. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I think one of the unique characters in the movie is the ocean itself. The directors made the ocean a character that's got this life to its own. It kind of looks like, you know, James Cameron's Abyss, you know, that stream of water. So it's always helping Moana. It's always teasing Maui. And of course, you got other supporting characters like a chicken named Hey Hey, who at first I thought was extremely annoying, but after a while, you come to love the stupid chicken. Moana is going to be a big hit. It's classic Disney. It's giving us an anti-hero Moana. You know, there's all these songs about her accomplishing things, going out in the unknown, you know, taking chances, and not only that, respecting all kinds of things about her culture. I was really surprised how much I enjoyed this. I know I was going to love it, but I didn't think I was going to love it this much. And especially The Rock just cracks you up. And the movie has a great balance between being serious and also giving you modern comical references. Because if it just stayed kind of like, you know, back in the day, it just wouldn't. It has to be contemporary. So The Rock is making, you know, Twitter jokes. He's making all kinds of pop culture references, and also he's teasing her constantly. And the kids are going to love it. The kids are going to eat it up, and it's also something for the adults too. So of course, you know, I wore my tropical shirt here because it's Moana. I love Hawaii. I got to get to Hawaii soon. I've been to Hawaii in 2 years now. I'm going crazy. At Momo, invite me. For more reviews and interviews, surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. Please check me out on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I just started learning how to use Snapchat again because they added so much things into it. Also, please subscribe if you're not a member. Give me a thumbs up and comment below. What did you think of Moana? I love to know what you think. I'm Vegas film critic Jeffrey K. Howard. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.
So what can I say except you're welcome for the islands I pulled from the sea. There's no need to pray, it's okay, you're welcome.